Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to do a review for you guys on the Micro Mini Beauty Blender. So it comes in this little box and the other one is still in there. And it has both of these in here together and it is $17.95. The original is $19.95 and they're both available at Sephora and a bajillion different beauty retailers across the country and across the world, I'm sure. And so this is the size inside the little box, and if you want to compare it to my finger, that's how big it is. And this is the size after it has been infused with water. And so then if you want to compare that to my finger, it's that much bigger. So this is what this looks like, and then this is the original Beauty Blender that also has water because I just used it. So I don't have another one that I haven't used, and obviously it wouldn't go back to its original size very soon. But this is that size, and this is the big one of the little Beauty Blender, so you guys can kind of get a feel of what I'm talking about. So obviously a lot of people thought when this product came out that it's a little bit gimmicky, and I thought the same thing, and I honestly only bought it because I thought it was so freaking cute. And I recently, if you guys have been watching my videos, know that I just recently started to, I'm not farting, I promise, that's just my chair. I just recently started to use the Beauty Blender again, and I've been loving it. So I just thought that, you know, I love their solid Beauty Blender cleanser as well. So I figured that this would be a good product also, so that's why I bought it. So original is $19.95. These are $17.95 for two. So the background to the story, when I was testing this out, the first thing I always like to do is check for texture to see if it really is the exact same product. And I feel like when this is wet, this literally feels like a baby's bottom. It is so soft. It doesn't feel like a quintessential sponge in any way. It doesn't feel like something that you've used before. It's a very like interesting feeling product, and it just feels great. And this one I feel like doesn't feel the same way. And I don't know if they weren't able to use the exact same formulation because the product is so small, but it's definitely not as soft. It is a lot more like a sponge. If you look at that, like when you press it, it just comes back up immediately. And with this, if you press it, it's a lot slower. It's just a whole different product, I feel like. I don't know the exact ingredients in this, but I don't feel like it feels the same. So that in itself, you know, sort of made me wonder like what this product would be about. So then I started to use it, and obviously this is not big enough to do your whole foundation. I mean, I guess you could, but it's not something that I would recommend. So I've been using this for just my under eye concealer, a little bit of highlighting in the center of my forehead and down my nose and like the center of my chin. And I like it, but I feel like it's not a wow product like the original Beauty Blender. Reason being, if you guys look at my flawless face video that I just posted a little while ago, you will notice that when I'm using this to show you guys how I, use under eye concealer, it didn't really, like, the product didn't really soak into my skin the same way as when I used this Beauty Blender. And I was using the exact same method, so all that I can attribute that to is a difference in formula and this, a difference in texture. So when it's reacting with the product, it's not really soaking into my skin. So that was a bit weird. And then my other issue with this is that it's a little bit difficult to hold because of how little it is. So you'll do it like this, you'll pat this on. But if you have long nails, it's a problem because even though I don't have long nails and I have like normal nails, and that's all that I really have, I feel like your fingers end up digging into this, and which will create holes and things of that nature in here because that's the only way you can get a grasp on this to use it. So I'm not obsessed with this. I don't think it's a must-have. And I like it just to do the nose part of it because I feel like this is a bit too big for that. But it's not something that you can't handle. If you are a makeup artist, if you know how to use the product, if you research it, if you play with it a little bit, you'll figure out how to make this work as well. So this is like a little bit of an extra product that I feel like you don't really need. I don't feel like it's the same product. It doesn't feel the same at all, and it doesn't work the same with your normal products that you use with this one. So I would have to say, love it or leave it. I would leave it. I don't think it's a must-have. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.